Hey everyone, Scott here to discuss Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, starring Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Rafe Spall, Justice Smith, Daniela Pinda, James Cromwell, Toby Jones, Ted Levine, Jeff Goldblum, and B.D. Wong, and directed by G.B.M.H. Now, this director I know because I've seen one of his movies out of the three. Well, one of them is The Impossible. The one I have seen is this. That was the only movie of his I really liked. So let's just get into this. We open the movie with an underwater sequence and a dinosaur on Isla Nublar. When a group of workers find the bones of the Indominus Rex from the last movie, and they run into the shark-eating dinosaur from Jurassic World, and the guy who closes the giant door gets chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And I love the way the T-Rex grabs the helicopter and the ladder, and the way the shark-eating dinosaur just eats the guy that, as an opener, was scary, like the opening of the original Jurassic Park. And I haven't seen anything like that since the original. Ian Malcolm, returned by Jeff Goldblum, who is in this movie very little. What is a waste of Jeff Goldblum's incredible talent. Claire Dearing, returned by Bryce Dallas Howard, is much worse here than, as far as her acting goes, than the last movie. And she still scares the hell out of me. Her two assistants, Franklin Webb, played by Justice Smith, and Zia Rodriguez, played by Daniela Pineda, are just the worst acting in any Jurassic Park movie. Eli Mills, played by Rafe Spall, as a villain was a little obvious as far as the series goes, and his master Benjamin Lockwood, played by James Cromwell, who I like his presence and his character, is the best character in this movie in my opinion. That's one out of the three characters I like. Owen Grady, returned by Chris Pratt, is again not so relatable in this movie, and he's the star, so why focus on him and Claire at all? The shots in this movie is obviously distracting. Like at first they get close-up shot, and suddenly they move back, and there were times when shots were repeated again and again, and it drove me crazy. Like, it was a problematic camera movement. Best character number 2. Benjamin's granddaughter, Macy, was a pretty good character, and she's one I wish the movie was about, and Claire and Owen were the side characters, not the main characters. Character number 3. Blue, the Velociraptor, is back on Isla Nublar, and Owen tries to get Blue out of the island, and as far as dinosaurs goes, Blue is the best dinosaur character, and second best is the T-Rex. Maybe that's character number 4, but I couldn't really say. Then James Cromwell and his granddaughter and Blue, there's just no characters for me to connect with. And the T-Rex, what am I saying? I said earlier Eli is the villain. Why? Because Claire wants to get them out of the island safely for freedom with Benjamin. Eli wants them freed too, but he wants to sell the dinosaurs to the rich and to be controlled like how Owen trained Blue in Jurassic World. That is a plot was just okay. It's not great. It could have been better. When the volcano explodes on Isla Nublar, and Owen, Claire, and Franklin and Zia get off the island and hide in the truck, which honestly is a bad idea because there's ways they could get caught, but I'm not going to explain that because I'm here to review this movie. They use Zia because Blue is in the pain, the bad guys do, and to cure Blue, she gets help from Owen, Claire, and Franklin without the bad guys knowing it, and hang on to Blue, and in order to cure Blue, they have to donate blood from the T-Rex while unconscious. And I swear to God, it's such a horrible idea because what if the T-Rex eats you alive? I mean, really. Macy watches a video of Owen working with baby velociraptors, and I do like that's how the velociraptors don't eat Owen alive because that was a problem with Jurassic World. They kind of tell us, but we don't see an origin story like we do here. Dr. Henry Wu, played by B.D. Wong, makes a deal with Eli about selling the dinosaurs, and Macy finds out and almost gets caught, and Eli puts and locks her in her room after the bad dinosaur, almost attacks her. which is cruel, and what's even more cruel is Benjamin finds out and Eli chokes the crap out of him with a pillow, which is a terrible cliche. The scene where Mr. Eversole, played by Toby Jones, is selling the dinosaur felt like something from Lost World. When they put the dinosaurs in public, I don't like it. Then I don't like it now. It's just so freaking bad. Then it unleashes the big bad dinosaur, kills Mr. Eversole, which, what a waste. And it tries to attack Macy with Owen and Claire saving her, which felt rather stupid. Earlier in the film, Owen gets the Triceratops to break him and Claire out of the prison cell that Eli puts him there. I'm not convinced when Owen slips by the big bad dinosaur. He was shot multiple times, and they showed 3 different shots, and it looked absolutely cheap. Blue versus the big bad dinosaur was a good fight. I'll give it credit for how it looked. Owen almost lets the dinosaurs out after the big bad dinosaur is defeated and can't do it, but Macy can and does it. And I went, why would you do that? It drove me nuts. That kid makes a choice that wasn't hers to make at all. And all the dinosaurs are free in the wild, and Ian Malcolm says, "Welcome to Jurassic World." And I thought that ending was kind of lame. After the credits, we see pterodactyls flying on the Eiffel Tower in Las Vegas. And remind me, what was the point of sitting through these long credits just to see that? It's pointless. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 4.8 out of 10. What a disappointment. The characters, with an exception of Macy, Benjamin, Blue, and the T-Rex, the characters I can't connect with or care. Shots are very distracting. I honestly don't want another sequel, another film in the Jurassic World series. I mean, really, just stop it. For crying out loud, just stop it. And thank you guys for joining me for this Jurassic Park series. And until whenever we get to the next one, when you gotta go, you gotta go.